everyone, welcome back to our outdoor series. Today I am down at the beach at our headquarters in Plymouth, and we're going to do a short activity that you can do at home that will show you just how big whales and other marine megafauna are. I know that I have a hard time sometimes visualizing just how large something is when I see a length on a piece of paper. So for instance, if I see 10 feet, that might be easy for me to ration because we know that 10 feet is the height of a basketball hoop. But when we start talking about 50, 100 feet, 150 feet, it's hard for my brain sometimes to wrap around just how big that is. So today we are going to do that activity that I mentioned that will show you just how long some of these marine megafauna are. It's really easy, and you can do it from home. All you need is some sort of measuring device, whether it's a tape measure, a meter stick, even a ruler will work if you have some patience. Some other things you will need are lengths of the marine megafauna that you want to measure. You can either do your own research or you can reference back to some of our past webinars. I will give you a few of those lengths as I'm doing the activity. That's really all you need to do the activity, but some things that you can add to enhance it are pictures of the marine megafauna that you want to measure. You can also draw the marine megafauna if you have some sidewalk chalk and you want to do this activity on some asphalt. What I'm going to use to mark the lengths of my marine megafauna are driveway stakes. They're reflectors that we use in the winter to mark the edges of our driveway when it snows so that we don't tear up the sidewalk. So that's what I'm going to use as the marker for the lengths of my marine megafauna, and I'm going to tape the pictures that I have of my marine megafauna to those stakes so that when I'm walking down what I'm going to show you, which is going to become a marine megafauna line, we can see the evolution of how big these species get as we walk down that line. Alright, so I've gathered my supplies. I have a very long tape measure, I have my driveway reflector stakes, and I have the pictures of the megafauna that I want to measure. So the first thing I'm going to do is put out my tape measure. It's a really long tape measure, so I'm going to put it out to about 120 feet down the beach here. Alright, so I've now laid out about 125 feet of our tape measure here, and let's get going on the activity. Alright, so there are 5 species that I chose today, all species that we covered in our marine megafauna webinars. We are going to put on our megafauna line today a bluefin tuna, the narwhal, the whale shark, a North Atlantic right whale, and then the largest whale of them all, the blue whale. Alright, so for us it's pretty easy because I have a very long tape measure, and I will show you that in a second. But basically all I'm going to do is walk up to the 6-foot mark of my line, and at that point put in the stake with the taped on picture of the megafauna that I'm measuring out, and we're going to go through and do that all the way down the line, and then I will tune back in. Yeah, as I mentioned, our line is really great because it's a super long tape measure. So I'm just going to go to the 6-foot mark, and when I'm there, which is my first species, the bluefin tuna, I'm going to put in my stake. If you're doing this activity at home and you wanted to use chalk or some sort of other measuring device, this would be the spot that you'd want to stop if you were going to use the bluefin tuna, or if you wanted to use a leatherback turtle or something else as a marine megafauna to start this wonderful megafauna line. That's where you'd want to do it. Alright, so we have now put our stakes in for the 5 megafauna that we are trying to find the lengths of today. We have the bluefin tuna at 6 feet, we have the narwhal at 15 feet, we have our whale shark at 40 feet, our North Atlantic right whale at 50 feet, and our blue whale at a whopping 100 feet. And again, this is an activity that you can pick and choose whatever megafauna that you want to put on your megafauna line. You don't have to print out pictures. You can draw them if you're again on asphalt. You don't even have to put the pictures down, but it's just a fun way to see just how big these creatures are. So we're going to do a little activity where we're going to walk together down our whale line here and just see how long it takes to get from our 0 marker all the way to our 100-foot blue whale. So if we were lucky enough to be on a boat and there was just a dormant megafauna sitting there, we could see how many seconds it would take us to walk down from its head to its tail. And we're off. So it doesn't take very long to walk the length of a bluefin tuna or a narwhal, But it is going to start taking a little bit of time to get to the tail of this whale shark. And not too far behind, about another 10 feet, we have our North Atlantic right whale. But now we're going to have to wait a little while until we get to the tail of our blue whale. And that again is coming in at a whopping 100 feet. Now remember, our blue whales have been recorded at a little bit longer than 100 feet in the southern hemisphere. I think the record's 115 feet for a blue whale. So they can be a little larger, but I used some rough averages for our megafauna on this list. I hope that you can do this activity at home. I really encourage you to share the pictures of your creative design of your megafauna line and what creatures you would like to see. Again, you can do this in your backyard, you can do this in a safe place. This is an easy social distancing activity. Please like us on Facebook and follow our YouTube channel so that you can keep getting more of these outdoor series videos.